Part 2 of Chapter 5, Special Features, by Sierra and Colton. Contributors to conservation continued. Lev Vygotsky was a Russian educational psychologist. He developed social cognition, believed strongly in collaborative learning, proposed teachers use scaffolding to teach students, and anchored instruction was developed based on his scaffolding. John Dewey was an educational psychologist, philosopher, political activist, and advocate for child-centered instruction. He believed learning should engage and expand an experience for learners. In 1896, Dewey began the University of Elementary School, known as the Dewey School. This was one of many schools that he started. Part of the progressive education movement in the 1900s. He had a significant part to play. He was linked to have part in protagonism. He founded several schools and a laboratory school. Game-based learning. Game-based learning is very controversial right now. Some people say it's very beneficial, while others see that it hinders learning, that it is not beneficial whatsoever. James Gee identified 36 learning principles found in successful video games. Some educators believe games provide a compelling context, invoking interaction, engaging, and immersive actions. Stimulation games are successful in the military, business, and industry. So it has been proven that they have some beneficial to the military, business, and industry. Games have not effectively and continuously shown to help in the classroom, but it has shown some success in history and science, but not in all areas. Retain rubric. It was created by university researchers Gunter, Kenny, and Vick. Retain stands for relevance, embedding, transfer, adaptation, immersion, naturalization. For games to be beneficial in the learning process, they need to be engaging and based on educational practices and learning theories. They have to be centered around those things for it to have any chance of correctly teaching. Retain rubric helps correlate games designs with instructional methods and learning theories. When you look up the Retain rubric, I could not find a good picture. But on the Retain rubric, it breaks it down to what a video game creator and a teacher's lessons would have to have in common for it to be proper in a teaching scenario. They have to be centered around a specific type of learning, or topic. Topic is a better word. The thinking ladder. This helps students develop higher order thinking skills. There are 6 levels of thinking on this one: evaluation, synthesis, analysis, application, comprehension, and knowledge. One like this was used with an elementary class. The teacher had the students actually place themselves on where they were at on the ladder when they were learning their lesson. And over time, she implemented it throughout her classroom in all the areas that she was teaching. It proved to be very beneficial. Students were taking more responsibility for what they were learning. There's more complex ones than this, and there's more simple ones than this. But it allows a student to place responsibility on themselves on what they're learning. The sources I used were the book and Goodreads.com.